Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Grim Dawn. Where we left off last time, we just entered the warden's cellar. It's chock full of enemies. I imagine we're just going to cut through them though pretty easily. I put a couple points into physique by the way, just to buff up our hit points a little bit. I know we're going to need more as we go along, but we still have 3 extra stat points, or attribute points I should say, kicking around in case we need to upgrade our spirit for equipment or anything like that. I have heard loud and clear that apparently physique is the way to go in this game a little bit later on, because damage gets intense, apparently. Probably gonna have to step back too, also to fight things from a further distance instead of running in like a maniac like I tend to do. Also those things... Oh, we ran out of energy. How did we run out of energy? We probably need to get some more energy. Regeneration. I think I was using those gloves for that reason, actually. Alright. We need more energy, though. Definitely important. There's a path here, but it's blocked, so we're not going that way. We're looking for the laboratory, where we will maybe find out what's going on in this place. Just gonna block them off. Oh, there's more. I'm trying to like... I haven't run out of mana before, so this is a weird situation. Alright, good enough. Got some food rations, always a plus. We'll beat him to death. Alright, so there's spiders. And more of them spawned behind us as we came in. Like jerks. And that leads back to an Aether Warped Totem. We should probably go take a look at that, honestly. I think we already did this earlier in the game, when we first kind of came to this area.
Can't do that yet.
I'm stuck. What is that thing? At least we have elixirs of spirit. We're just going to use one of those. So there's a beholden. He's reflective and he's... Why is that? I thought I rebounded that to R. Whatever. We'll figure that out in a second here. Let's kill that thing first. Alright, I'm going to quickly... Thought we changed 10... Ah, it doesn't matter. You know what? It's fine. We'll change it later. I'll probably change it to Q and E or something like that for mana and... not mana potions. Healing potions. It's another big boss guy. Not as good, honestly, as the other one. Alright, let's go deal with the totem, and then we'll head out into the wider dungeon and find some things to do. More spiders. We're also about halfway up the level. Just gonna change that. There we go. Alrighty. Corruptus. What a name.
Don't have enough energy.
Definitely need to change that. Okay. Changed my mind on changing the keybind. Clicking on things is not going to work out. Also, we're getting tons of loot. Mistwalker leggings. Lich's band. Bunch of coats and ribbons and stuff. Whatever the conduit is. It's an epic two-handed sword, which gives energy absorption from enemy spells. It's kind of neat. Let's take a look at what we got. Alright, so we have a giant two-handed sword, which we can't use. It's one player level 25. It looks really cool, though. I think it's a shamanish weapon. It's not very good for us. That we can't even use. Too much physique, too much physique. This doesn't really help us out too much. I don't... Well, maybe. We lose some spirit, we lose some movement speed, but we gain a bunch of health and some resistances. And straight up elemental resistance. We lose some fire damage, but we don't do a lot of fire damage. So you know what? I think I will swap those out. We have some Mistwalker leggings, which are really quite nice. We lose some damage overall, but we gain a ton of spirit and some physique. Well, not a ton of spirit. Some spirit and some physique. Elemental resistance, Aether resistance. And we get Maven's Sphere of Protection, which is kind of nice. Physique requirement is 211, though. We can't even get close to that, even if we use all of our points, I don't think. Yeah, there's no way. Even if we were to pump our points into physique, it's just not going to happen. I don't think those are as good as ours. Those are definitely not as good as ours, because I checked them earlier. We don't have the physique for that. I'm going to learn these two things. And rings. That's a pretty decent looking ring. Health regen. Some resistances, frostburn damage. Lose some cunning. This thing's better than what we're currently wearing, though. Yep. Alright, good enough. Wait, what's this? This is the medal we got. No, it's not as good. That's a lot of energy regeneration per second, though. Health, energy. You know what? That's, I think, better overall anyways. That energy reduction or regeneration will help us out a lot. Let's leave. We have things to do. We have things to kill and a laboratory to find, and we have to go sell some stuff soon. And then we'll worry about other things. It appears like our energy reduction has gone down, though. Maybe I unequipped something that was giving us a lot of energy reduction, or regeneration. Hi, everybody. Just gonna come through. What is over in this room? Clearly some experimentation nimblebobs, which means we're probably closing in on that library, or the laboratory. Yeah. This is closed off. We can't get through there, but that's annoying. Yay, we hit level 21. That's nice. At least we got a little bit of extra level. Alright. Let's move around here. We found some more burning thingies. Let's kill them all. And almost kill ourselves in the process. Aha, we're almost there. I found it. It's clearly through that door, but how do I get into this room? There's a lot of enemies in there. And I want to kill them for experience. Oh, they're on that side. Okay. That's fine. We can go over there. We'll go to them. Also, there's like a whole section of this place we haven't gone into over here. We should probably take a quick look at that as well. Do I really have to go all the way around? I do. Also, we missed some scrap. Nothing really exciting in this room, is there? Except for some jugs. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, we're going this way? Yes. Spiders. I know we leveled up and we will definitely be doing level up things in a sec here. Just gonna finish this zone. So we can go into the possible end of the chapter fight? Maybe? We'll see. How do I get over there? This way. Watching our energy plummet is kind of disheartening, I have to say. A crate, some iron bits, a bunch of other junk. And I think we're pretty much done with the zone. Okay. Now if we look at our mini-map, or our map, let's see. There's a meal that we've missed, but we'll go back for that. And we can go to the warden's laboratorium. I'm guessing the warden is going to be there, and is probably not going to be super duper happy we've killed all of his things. I wonder what Vital Essence is for. I'm sure it's for something useful. Also, I'd like to thank all of everyone's commented on how to play the game better. Really, it's been very, very helpful. Still learning, still finding things out myself. But thank you guys all for your comments and your suggestions of how to play a little bit better, which is always welcome because games like this, there's a lot of things. A lot of things you can learn and a lot of things you can do. Just gonna quickly change the camera angle just a tiny bit and check along this wall. I don't think there's anything really to note. Eventually I will go back through all of these places and just like fine-tooth comb it to make sure I didn't miss any cool secrets. But fine-tooth combing places in the midst of a video is kinda boring for people. It definitely looks like this is gonna be a... I don't know what's gonna happen here. I thought this would be a fight, honestly. Which way is north? Okay. Let's keep turning until we find north. That's north-ish. Or is it? That's east. So north will be this way? Yeah, that's pretty much... Okay, we're facing pretty much north now. That is a little bit helpful. That place is blocked off. Let's level up actually really quickly since we're here. And we probably should level up a little bit. So, I don't think we're getting absolute 0. I wonder if we're getting inner focus. I don't think so either. I think we're just gonna keep going distortion and then probably supercharged, if I had to hazard a guess. What's this do? Damage absorption and lightning retaliation. Okay. Arcane Will. That helps our energy regeneration. It activates when our health drops below 75%. Nullification? No. Inner focus? Maybe? What's inner focus do? Spirit and offensive ability? Maybe? Might be useful? Just looking around what else we have. Overload, manifestation, elemental exchange, a sky shard. So it's an aether ray, tainted power, disintegration, reckless power. I'm gonna go start from the top and just figure out what we want to use. So this is elemental exchange. It does some damage and leeches energy per second. Overload does... I think it's just another primary type attack. Okay. So then we have Mirror of Erioctes, which could be pretty useful, I guess. Maven's Sphere of Protection might be useful. 2 active energy cost per second, 5% damage absorption. Oh, that's kind of nice. And Conversion. Conversion will change... Oh, reduces a bunch of our stuns and stuff like that. Okay. Fair enough. I'm thinking Arcane Will is going to be pretty important for us. That regeneration might be very, very useful, even right now, if we could drop below a certain amount. Devastation. I think that's probably a main attack, if I had to hazard a guess. Fabric of Reality. Okay, well, I'm going to put just like 1 or 2 points into this, because we do drop below 75% quite often. I'm going to put 1 point into that, and I'm going to just put another point into that. I want to start leveling up our energy stuff, because we're hemorrhaging energy every fight. And if we can start regenerating a little bit better, that'd be nice. Lots of enemies in here. Lots of dead enemies in here. And we're going over this way, I guess? Oh, there's an Aether Crystal Shard. Crystal Cluster, I should say. Alright, let's kill all these. Excuse me, coming through. Just gonna go ahead and how did I miss? How does a giant shard of ice miss? I guess they could dodge, technically, but... I mean... They don't seem particularly... run aroundy. We need some food. We're like half vitality or whatever. Die. Okay. Let's beat this thing to death really quickly. No food scraps or anything? Man, we're gonna need to go back to town to heal at some point. Maybe. The abandoned storeroom. How do we get in there? Guessing we have to go this way. And then over this way. Just gonna run past everything, run into the middle of them all, and boom. And then just start to open up with some piercing bolts, which do a fair amount of damage. I think that's all of them in this room. Bunch of chests. An attuned lodestone. I have no idea what that means. But we picked it up automatically, so it might be a crafting thing. And there's definitely a bunch of weird creepy crawlies here. I think we killed most of them. We're standing in poison, which is probably not the best idea. At least I'm assuming that's poison or acid fog or something. Okay, so this is going to summon more things for us to kill. Including, but not limited to, a boss thing. We killed it. There's a couple epics. Guardsman Spalders. Oh, we're never going to be able to pick all this up, are we? There's not a hope.
I can't carry anymore.
Give me whatever you can give me, and then we'll go back to town.
I can't carry anymore.
That's an absolutely terrible place to put that. Let's put it over here. Yeah, I couldn't even see it without clicking on all the other items. Alright, let's take a look at our inventory really quickly. Sell some things and we'll get out. So I also, it was mentioned to me that you can look at your attacks, right? And if you pick up something that you think might be useful, probably not this specific thing, but let's say this Night Hunter's chest guard, which we're considering taking over the Gunslinger's jacket. We can just like pick it up and we can put it on. Does it change our damage? It does, but it changes it for the worse by quite a bit actually, so maybe we won't use that. Yeah, because the Gunslinger's jacket gives us 10% to all damage, right? So we're looking at this now too, the Guardsman Spalders. We don't have the physique for it. Do we even have remotely close to the physique? Not really. So we're probably not going to wear those either. But that being said, they do give a lot of... Well, it's physical damage. Never mind. It's probably not worth it for us. We can't wear that. We can't wear that. We're just going to sell those for sure. Selling all this. What about the final mark? Oh, we can finally wear these. We were wearing them before, weren't we? And we just chose to take them off. Yeah, because I think we're... Oh, no. These are different. I think we used the Firewalkers instead. But they do give a lot of physique. So, if we put them on... That gives us very, very close. They don't do anything for our damage either way anyways. They probably lower our health by a bit, but that's fine. Actually, no, they probably won't, because the physique will raise our health. So, if we put 1 point into physique, we can now wear other armor and these defensive things. We're going to lose some Aether damage. We're going to get a bunch of defensive capability. And if our health drops below 35%, we get 20% plus 150 health restored and 25 health regeneration per second. This is also a set item, I'm guessing for soldier. In fact, I'm 100% sure it's for soldier, being as it says soldier. 2 points, 2 to all skills in soldier at the bottom there. So yeah, that's the thing. Alright, well let's put it on anyways, because I think it might be better than what we're currently using. Even just for pure armor purposes. Alright. Now, what else did we pick up? Bunch of melee weapons which are not very good for us. Did we pick up anything useful in terms of jackets and stuff? Not really. What about rings? Physical damage, internal trauma damage, physique. Not really. Physique, experience. No. I think I like our other one better. Definitely like our other one better. No, I think I'm good. What about this one? Acid cutting. 4% spirit's not bad, but it's basically the same as the other things we're using. Yeah, what about this ring? Oh, this is interesting. Cold damage, pierce damage, frostburn damage, health of course, cunning. We would lose some spirit and, oh yeah, elemental damage would be bad to lose. Alright, let's just go sell some junk. What's this again? That's a rare component. I should probably just dump all the components in like the scoundrels. Smugglers thing. Alright, so elemental damage straight up is pretty good, but we have all damage on our other pants. But the armor difference is way higher. We'd lose a bit of spirit. You know what? I think I'm going to swap those two out. Because we lose 1% damage, basically. We gain plus 8 defensive ability. We gain elemental straight up resistance instead of cold resistance. Yeah, I think that's better. Alright, let's get rid of that. And that, and that, and that. What about these? No. Those... I'm gonna get rid of that. I love this sword, it's really cool. Plus 65% elemental damage and spirit and energy regeneration. I mean, we can't afford to lose the increased energy regeneration by 54%, but on the same thing, plus 65% elemental damage is quite a lot of elemental damage. I'd have to ponder that a little bit. The Mistwalker's pants are... That's quite a bit of spirit and physique. Can we temporarily boost our physique to put these on? Instead of putting... we can just put another point into it. There we go. I think these are better than what we're using. We'll lose some elemental damage for sure. We'll gain physique, spirit, movement speed, aether resistance, elemental resistance. We could... Yeah, okay. Let's just do that. And then we can get rid of those. And Night Hunter's chest guard, I think, is worse. So we'll get rid of that. No. And that sword. It's decent casting speed. But we don't have enough cunning, and I'm not going to put points into cunning for that. I don't think we even have any more points to put into things at the moment. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Is this better than that other ring? That 4% spirit's kind of nice, but this has... That's a lot of health regeneration per second. Nah, it's fine. And this one can go away too. I'm going to hang on to that sword just because I think it's really cool and I kind of like how it looks. It's all glowy. We're going to figure out all these component things later on. I'm not too concerned about it at the moment, but we're going to head out. Back to see what other gear we can get, because this wasn't even the end of the gear. We got so many more things to pick up. Including, we already have the royal jelly extract. Could you all die and go away? Thank you. Vital essence, and... I think everything's dead. Alright, let's move on. We should be a little bit more survivey at the moment. There's another crumbling wall here. We're just going to punch it open. Try to run into the middle and then freeze them all. That should kill everything in that room. What else is around here? More spiders. We're pretty close to another level. So there's something over there. There's clearly something up here that might be a secret. Yep. Freaking spiders are so fast. Battered shell. Not a lot here, though. Oh, never mind, I lied. There's something here. Oh, it's just another way to this room. And then we go this way? Through this crumbling wall? Another bludgeon, which is not particularly useful for us, but is nice to have nonetheless. How did they all come back so easily? There must be something controlling them. Let's go kill that thing. There's Rav, who's a void touch something. He's a hero. There's also a brimstone repeater. I don't know what that does yet. We'll find out. And that's about it. Let's just wander down this tunnel and see what we have here. More spiders. And we've reached, I think, where we came into this little zone. So now we haven't just explored this area. We're gonna go find that out. What's over there? Find that out. What's over there? Nice. Solid English. It's been a long day. It's Friday. Hello, everything that's in here. I'm just gonna blow you guys up, and then we'll just start laying waste with some shards, which are pretty good. Is this? Where are we going? Level 22. Okay, so we need to go back in this way. We gotta be getting pretty close to this library thing. I'm just gonna max this out. There we go. Distortion is now 100% complete. It adds a ton of aether damage and fire damage. And the next one will give just straight up elemental damage. So we should be actually looking for fire damage and aether damage stuff. Or all damage, obviously, because that just makes sense. Here's my question. How did someone manage to build this giant thing without anyone noticing or talking about it? Like, I get there's like non-disclosure agreements. That's probably why the Death Star got built without anyone noticing it, really, but this is kind of a big thing for a medieval society to have built with no one really noticing. Just saying, it's kind of weird. There's something up ahead. A ruined shrine. I think we plug a thing into that and fix it to make it better. And we get a devotion point. That's that kind of shrine. Let's plug a thing in. A devotion point that I still have no idea how to use properly. Wait, look at our devotion points. They all have like these things. And they require affinity requirements. So like, I guess if I'm going to like the Falcon, I would use this one, which gives me +1 affinity to the dude worshipping the sky. And then we can put stuff into there. Or like the imp. Let's try one. You know what? We can always figure it out later. So It's the one that looks like two things chasing its tail. So we get this one, and that opens up these guys. Okay, fair. Right, and then we can just do like... How many of these devotion points do I have? I have 5 points. So if we do like the whole imp, right? We get a skill. We're gonna go that one, that one, that one, that one. We're just gonna figure this out right now. That one. Okay. So now I've done a thing. And I've set a skill to it. And it's bound to our replicating missile. So it's a chance on attack to do a burst of damage that does a bunch of extra stuff. Okay. Alright. So what the hell's the experience part of it mean? It says experience 0 to 30,000. Does it just do more damage? Oh, okay, so it levels up by its... Okay, cool. You know what? That's fine. We're learning. This is good. We've learned something today. Let's try this out. I'm going to kill some things, and I'm going to check back on the experience front. And see how much experience the spell has gained. In fact, we could probably do it right now. It's gained 570... Okay, so it works. Do you need to use that spell for it to level up? Is it only if I use that, or is it shared experience from your character? These are now all questions that I have. Well, we got this. Good. We got a devotion thing all filled out. I must have to do another devotion later on, and then we figure out what we devote things to. Can you use multiple devotions on the same skill? So if I use my missile attack, and I fill up another devotion thingy, does it get better? If I queue it to another devotion? That seems to gain experience pretty fast. I'm going to test something out, though. Time to do some playtesting. Alright. So we're going to go... Boom. Killed a bunch of... Well, killed some of those things. Let's go devotion. So 4135. And then we go walk over here. Kill some more of those. 4339. Okay, so it doesn't matter what ability you use. It's just a piece of your experience. I got it. This is neat. I like this. This is cool. I also realize we're slightly over time, but I kind of just wanted to find the end boss before that. You know what? We're going to do another video right after this one, so I'll call it here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.